Cricket 26 is most likely going to come out this year before the Ashes or maybe way after the Ashes like Cricket 24 did. Anyhow, we all have expectations, features we'd like to see in the game. In this one, I want to go through your most wanted Cricket 26 features. First up, Robo 647 warns SA20, damp pitches, IPL auctions and slow over rate penalty. Damp or wet pitches sound very interesting, especially if they're anything like damp pitches in cricket 2007. It was a literal cheat code for bowling. You could get wickets every ball, and most of all, it was a lot of fun because gameplay changed entirely because the ball just would not bounce. IPL auction is a very popular wanted feature among many, but for me, I think I just want better gameplay mechanics, so just give me damp pitches. Slow over penalty rate, I don't know how that would work, but it might be interesting if it's pulled off well. Shyam Ramaswamy wants the ability to advise batting partners and bowlers. This is definitely needed. If you can tell your batting partner to rotate strike or just defend or try to swing every ball out of the ground, it would make career mode twice as good. First off, AI batsmen in career mode don't ever give you the strike back. If you take a single, that's it. See you next over. Having an input on what the AI tries would be great. Payal Sanjay Chopra wants licensed teams. Adding as many licensed teams as possible was the main focus for Cricket 24, and in turn gameplay was neglected. I know a lot of you want RCB license or India license, but if I had my way, I would definitely focus on making gameplay awesome. DBC 14 is maybe Big Ant's best game, and except for Don Bradman himself, I don't think any teams or players were licensed. Maybe Australia or England were licensed, but I think if gameplay is addictive, you can just get teams from the community and that's it. Insane X Gaming wants on-field drama, rain and injuries. How does a cricket game not have rain? I mean, rain has literally changed ICC tournament finals, but there are no rain interruptions, no DLS. DLS would be a great addition because no one knows how it works. Sometimes it doesn't even work, just as South Africa. But in a game, that is exactly what we need. Random, nonsensical fun. I have long wanted injuries, especially batsmen. This one feature would make bowling bounces fun. Now there is no point to bowling bumpers, but if batsmen got injured or retired hurt, then bouncers would be an important tool. Even when you are batting, you'll make sure to duck or get out of the way. On-field sledging cutscenes would be a nice touch. Making that into a gameplay element would be even better, but that might be asking too much. Suvindu Pisara 1545, sorry if I didn't get that right, wants fluid animations and improved fielding. Fielding, by God, is so bad right now in Cricket 24. I don't think any cricket game has worse fielding. Maybe Ashes 13, but seriously, it might be a tie. It is so dumb. Fielders running away from the ball, catching and going outside the rope. That is, if they even decide to run behind the ball. Sometimes they won't even move an inch. Destro 5451 wants bat sponsorships, rain, batsmen celebrating by removing their helmets. How do we not have this? Literally a 5-year-old would know what you do after scoring a century. You remove your helmet and run around. Cutscenes are sorely missing. We barely have any good cutscenes once the match starts. That definitely needs to change. Diving catches in the outfield. Yeah, I just realized that doesn't happen in the game at all. Fielding needs to be redone completely. Everything is unrealistic, bad or dumb, sometimes all three. Being able to bowl as a batter, I think an over here or there would be a nice touch, but then again, even in real life, batsmen just don't bowl anymore. Part-time bowlers all retired together around 2010, I guess. Better commentary, to be honest, this I think is just impossible. I don't think there is a single sports games with really good commentary. It gets repetitive and it will get repetitive and doesn't make sense, but they could improve accuracy for sure. More shot animations, yes please, especially against spinners. We should have different animations for pace and spin. The pull against spin is a very different shot from the pull against pace. Vishnu Lokiran wants online mode to play with other players. We have that already, so I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Trophy celebrations and commentators talking about specific players. I think that would be great, but it is gonna be very hard to pull off. Rudy P1258 wants captaincy to matter. If they could borrow some things from cricket captain, the strategy and tactics and all that, being a captain would matter a lot more and it would add so much to gameplay as well. Tech Freak MB wants stability, mechanics like Ashes 17. I think that game still has the most fun bowling system. Cricket 24 is pretty good, but Ashes 17 is so realistic, yet so much fun, especially when you're bowling. TMWNN1357 wants a scenario mode and historical teams and matches. Scenario mode would be great, especially for making videos. All the unique situations you can create. This one mode will keep players playing for much longer. Historical matches, something like the Ashes mode in Cricket 07 where you play through certain situations. Like imagine if we could replicate Kohli's innings against Pakistan at MCG or Stokes in the 2019 World Cup final. That would be epic to say the least. Hassan Ansari says the main feature is $80 for the game. You know something? Cricket 24 was cheaper on the first day than it was for the next 6 months. I don't know the logic behind that. FTBL.Flare10 wants better variation in career mode. What I would like is World Test Championships in career modes. That would be an awesome addition. Chaitanya Bhogi Reddy wants batsmen to change different bats. Imagine with heavy bats where it is easy to generate power but timing is hard. With a lighter bat you can get better placement, less power. All that would add so much to gameplay. Fielders getting tired. These are really interesting simulation elements, but I don't think we'll get to see these for at least another 10 years. Insane X Gaming returns 11 real players controlling 11 fielders. That would be hilarious. It would be super entertaining, especially if you're going against another team with 11 human beings. Harif wants the much requested scenario mode as well as customizable club players, rain delays and South Africa license. All these features are highly requested. Let's see if Big Hand deliver. We need rain delays at least. Karthik TRH8X wants more batting stances and bowling actions. Of course, better fielding and more shot animations. We do have switch hits and scoops, but if they can improve animations of shots like the lofted straight drive, that would be nice. Batting stances and bowling actions need to be added as well. I mean, Nathan Lyon doesn't have his own action. An Australian company is making these games. Come on. Shaheen Haider 2908 wants DLS and scenario mode. If I could only have two features added, these two would be it. Potato GB Ram wants rain injuries, fielders to act like real human beings. That would be great, wouldn't it? Fielding is just awful right now. Better commentary. Yeah, commentary doesn't make sense half the time. That is something they can fix. They can't stop commentary from feeling repetitive, but they sure can make it make sense. Cloth physics, that is at least 3 games away, I would say. Better optimization for sure. We have God knows how many patches, but it's still not up to the mark. And finally, Afreen Pano Q8Q wants RCB and India to be licensed. I mean, maybe there is a 10% chance of RCB being licensed, but I don't think India is going to be licensed anytime soon. BCCI is not going to let that happen. Well, those are the features you want. Pretty soon I'll be making a video covering features I want to see as well. But for now, click the video on screen to see the first impressions video I made of Cricket 24 2 years ago. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.